Happy New Year's, writers. It is 2023. We have made it to a new year. And I know some of you might be super happy to let go of 2022. Others of you may be still celebrating all the 2022 was for you. Either way, I hope that you have the level of optimism and excitement that I have for this upcoming year. I see big things for all of us. Now, some of you may have taken some time to write some resolutions at the beginning of the year, or maybe you can call them goals. Others of you have been like, screw that. I've done it in the past and I usually fail them, and that just makes me feel bad. So, yeah, I'm not doing that again. If you're in that second camp, you are in good company. 90% of people don't meet their New Year's resolutions. And there are a number of reasons why that happens. Some of it has to do with the kinds of goals that you have been setting. Others of it are, how you're defining it, your level of commitment. But there's really a deeper reason why we don't always meet those resolutions. And that's something I've been soul searching around over the last few weeks. And I've been doing that because I've been writing resolutions since I was 11 years old. Every year I write them. Some of them I totally nail. Others, I check them off the list, but maybe not. And some, I don't make it. And you know what? There have been some that are super important to me that keep showing up again and again and again. And that's where my soul searching has come from. Why do these things keep coming up again and again and again? Why do I have to keep postponing them if they're really important to me? So as I've been doing this soul searching, I've done some reading and also some writing, and I read an end of the year post by Kristin Neff. She is a psychological researcher who works in self-compassion, and one of the things she talks about is the idea of thinking about this not so much as resolutions, but around intentions. Intentions are goals and aims, and when I looked this up on dictionary.com, I noticed that a secondary definition is a process of healing. So what if your intention for this year was something that would heal you? And in the process of healing you, it allowed you to be your biggest and your best self, which means you are the gift that the world has been looking for. You already are, but you get to enact it and be it in a bigger and better way. What if that was the case for this year? So that's one of the ways that I'm thinking about intentions. And I have a draft list, but I actually am not going to finalize them until next week. I have a whole set of rituals that I do that help me get there. But as I've been doing this reading, another thing that I've really been thinking about is what gets in our way. And what I have really discovered is that it's not necessarily about our dedication. Dedication can be a piece. Maybe we choose something that we're not fully committed to. But what really gets in our way is the story we are telling ourselves. And this is an unconscious story that fuels our self-sabotage. So, for example, if you write down a resolution that requires you to be your biggest and best self, to really shine, and yet there is this underlying story that says, I'm not good enough. I'm not capable enough. I'm not worthy of succeeding. Sometimes that unconscious story is bigger than your dedication to those things that make you your biggest and best self. If that's the case, you're not bad. You are, and you're also not alone. This is something I have been struggling with, and I write a little bit about that this week. But it is also something that can be changed over time. But the only way that you can change that is to really understand what that story is and to identify it so that you can work with it. So in this week's newsletter, I talk about these things and I offer you some activities that you can do to begin to help yourself understand what that story is. Because my newsletters tend to be long, I have bolded key lines, so I tried to make it really skimmable. I hope that you at least skim it and that you take a look at the activities that I've created. And if you want to go deeper with those, I am teaching Start Smart in 2023. next week. That is Wednesday, the 11th, and that will be at 1 p.m. And you can still sign up for that. And we're going to go deep. We're going to be talking about goals, but we're really going to go deep into what makes a good goal, how they are related to our values, how they help us shine, how they can help us heal, and also how we can achieve them by working with these stories we've been telling ourselves. So, this is going to be a deep and powerful session. I hope that you join us. And even if you don't, I hope that you do the activities. So, that is where we're starting this year. And I have a lot of different things I'm going to say about that. But as I wrap up, we have one more drawing to do. So, today is the grand prize drawing for a 1-hour coaching session with me. And I'm going to go ahead and stir up all the names, close my eyes, and choose one. And let's see. Okay, let's see what name comes up. Sabina Stark, congratulations. You are the winner of our grand prize for the 2022 Giveaway for Good Challenge. I will be in touch shortly to talk about how we can set that up. So congratulations again to you, Sabina, and thank you to everyone who participated, and happiest of New Year's to all of you. I look forward to seeing all of the ways that you shine, and I am cheering you on as you develop the courage to be your best self.